It's like any other small town USA. The town church, the town library, but this town is so small that it only has one stoplight. So how is it that this small little hamlet of Marlboro attracts the attention of well-known and international musicians? Well, they all come here for the sole purpose of playing at the Falcon. The building has been many things over the past century, but never anything this lively. And it all evolved in Tony Falcone's backyard.
It wasn't a small house concert series, not like my living room. This was a building I had built behind my house, and I built it with that in mind, of a place where we could have community and have music.
The premise is simple. Tony wants to bring quality acts to his establishment, and he wants to support the arts.
I'm quite aware of the struggle of the artists in our society. Our society really doesn't support the arts the way I believe it should.
And he's designed this venue to support his cause. But the transformation wasn't easy. So this building has been here for over, what, 100 years?
Probably 150 years, I would think. Yeah, it was most likely built in the middle 1800s.
It was home to the pioneer button factory.
Before electricity, before plastics, they used the water power, and they used seashells to make the buttons. These shells were sometimes conches, colorful shells, so they were probably making nice fancy buttons for clothing back then.
From there, it was a basket factory and a roller rink before metal wheels were invented. And certainly a building that was not designed for the quality of acoustics the Falcon would need for its mission.
But when I first finished my renovation, thought I finished my renovation, I put a band up on the stage and listened without an audience, and it sounded terrible. It just echoed like crazy.
But a friend, John Stark, who designed Electric Lady Studios for Jimi Hendrix, just happened to live in the next town.
John came down, he looked at the space, he said, I have some ideas. He brought a whole crew in here with computer systems and sound generators, and he made a model of the place and told me where to put baffling and absorption.
Yeah.
And he just did it as to help music in the community.
He did it for free?
For free.
So Tony's dream of supporting the arts is close to being realized with top musicians for locals to hear. Now, he needs to teach his audience how to listen.
I really think it's important. I have adults that come to my place for the first time and they don't know how to listen. They can't focus on what's going on. They need to talk to their friends. They can't go 45 minutes without talking away, even though they're at a high quality performance and they're really enjoying it. I want people to have a good time, of course, but the nature of the music that I present is things that you would hear in Carnegie Hall or Lincoln Center or the Village Vanguard, where people don't talk. And the quality of performers that I get in here really demand a listening audience.
So the chairs are positioned with each seat facing the stage to help promote listening. Tony is all about supporting the arts, with art photography prominently displayed from his general manager Veronica O'Keefe to art decor from another local artist, Sidney Cash. It's all for you. He even has side acts performing between band sets to keep the flow and energy of performance going throughout the evening.
People sit home and watch TV, you have recorded music. Live performance is not so important anymore, when historically it was, the main means of entertainment, live performance, for thousands of years. But with the development of TV, movies, recorded music, it's really hurt it. We have some of the world's greatest musicians in this area. The performers in the New York area have to travel the world in order to make a living. They're not really appreciated here at home, and I'm trying to be part of bringing that back.
Why don't